What's up guys, Eternal here, and today I'm gonna show you how to play Katarina. So I'm gonna play against Twisted Fate. Since he's a poke champ, I'm gonna start with Toran Shield. Usually you go with the Axil. So let's get to her skill explanation. Katarina has two passives. The first one is that whenever an enemy champion damaged by Katarina dies within 3 seconds, her ability cooldowns are reduced by 15 seconds. And then the second passive is a dagger. Whenever Katarina retrieves a dagger, she uses it to slash through all nearby enemies, dealing magic damage and reducing Shampoo's cooldown. The E reduction scales with level, and I mean at level 6, 11 and 16 cooldown percentage is reduced even more, so at level 11 her combos are getting really smooth at 90% reduction. So you start with Q first. As you can see, wait, he started with fear. I had to flash, it's weird. And Q. So Q bounces on 2 nearby targets, so you can use it. Sometimes when your enemy comes closer, you can last hit minion while damaging him, but usually you cast Q on lane to reach minions that normally you wouldn't. And you try to E to the dagger once it lands, but pay attention to minion wave. If I dash now, I would get so much damage from minions. And her W, so gain a decay movement speed, and that way you can reset your E cooldown because you retrieve a dagger. Yeah, with the shield he's not doing too much to me, and since I have red, I'm gonna E on minion when he comes closer. Last hit, like right now, you see, he tried to last hit. So your trade should be short, just to proc your electrocute and then go back. That's how you trade on lane. And now the Q will bounce, and that way I can last hit. So usually try to dash on the edge of the circle, so you damage enemy champion on that side when he comes. And when you are close to your dagger, then it's worth doing E on the champion first and then trigger the dagger F. I didn't even proc my dagger, but I couldn't, I had a stun. So let's put this wave. You can help yourself with E to finish off minions. And back. Right, so let's get this first, nice active, some sustain. Add Katarina abilities, passive and E ultimate scales with attack damage, so it's good in the game. And it's way easier to outpush wave. And when going this item, remember to proc it with your auto attack. He's waiting for me to dash. Now my ultimate, so ultimate reduces healing and regeneration, so it's good against healing champions. When doing combo with your ultimate, remember to cast W first, so That way you'll deal more damage, especially when you are close to an enemy, so you get additional damage from W and you'll get a reset for your E as well.
Only fools hesitate.
What was that range? You see, that's why I went Doran Shield. So good in my opinion. Especially for Katarina right now, because she's not the best champion. She can struggle against some champions in the game. The standard basic combo on lane is just Q, you bounce from minion, then you E. Okay, he ulted. I had no impact on that. And from that point you wanna max E after having 3 points in Q. Okay, so Twisted Fate roamed bot, I tried to do something on top lane. Let's go from this side. It's less likely to be warded. So you see, I use W first and then ultimate. I'm not sure if Darius has TP, he probably has. That's why Aatrox don't want me to push. So before engaging you want to clear wave first. Also when clearing wave with your W, you can E on minion for additional damage because you get a reset anyway. So like I E now and I get E back. Noct has ultimate probably. Yeah. So that was a bit risky, but I know her damage. Didn't even have to ult. Now I have enough for my core item, and this is when the fun begins. And I show you her most important combo soon with Gunblade. When you chase someone, like you Q someone, drop a dagger on the floor after engaging and use your Gunblade to stick to the target. You will see soon. I want to show you an example right now. So E on minion, Gunblade, but I couldn't go in, I would be in turret range. And that's the fate. I could leave me that. So that way you clear the wave fast, try to position yourself in the middle of the wave. Yeah, he should be dead. Ult in just in case. Kill him as fast as possible. And you can jump walls like this, you use W and E like this. Also when getting away you can make the Q bounce to the other side of the camp and you dash with E. Works sometimes. And they are low health, maybe I try something. But I was on vision from Control World. At this point I'm better off pushing the wave.
Only fools
Now I can try. I won't be in time though, unless he cancels that. So. Jesus. What a stun. Did he use that? And since I'm using Ingenious Hunter rune, I have my Gunblade active again. That's huge. So he will try to bait me. I wanted to flash to the dagger to surprise him. Wow, it's not going for me, nice. I'm alive. I have red buffs, I'm healing, let's try. While chasing, you can Q to something that is closest to you to get a reset. Right, I can actually... I would go in, but DF has stun card. Better not. That's sad, honestly. You failed. I can go at the chin. Now not, but it depends on electrocute. If you see that you have it active, you can go in, because you can expect the burst being huge. Yeah, Katarina is brilliant on electrocute. I engage when the stun card is wasted. And when doing a combo with your ult, you have to pay attention to the circle range, so that when you see great. When you see an enemy getting away from your ultimate circle range, you immediately have to do it in time, because else you won't make it out the rest of your combo. better not risk. I let him heal on that. He's safe. And wow, I have 6000 gold, didn't notice. So let's get my core items, full magic pen. And from that point, let's go Zonia. And then void stuff. Blue trinket too actually. And she clears the wave much better now. Nice pressure bot.
To the point.
It's left uncontested. It's better to focus on objective as Katarina.
Only fools hesitate.
If you mess up once, you won't be able to carry. It's all about knowing when to go in and when not. I knew that he's dead anyway, because electric with proc. And you can use W sometimes to dodge abilities with that decay movement speed. Not only for chasing. I still have my Zonia. Already got my Gunblade active and see the item CDR is great. Now at level 16 I have 96% cooldown reduction on E. So that's insane, it's almost immediately cooldown reset is finishing the game. So thank you guys for watching, hope that you learned something about Katarina and see you next time.